Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen. For Halloween, or for the October spirit, I thought I would get into the Sinking City and see what it's about. It was on Origin and I had a pass, so why not? Haunted by visions. City drowning. I was listening to some of the audiobooks of H.P. Lovecraft. The ones I listened to, I think, were The Hound, which up to now is my favorite so far. And then there was the... what was it? Shit, it was the first one. It's about the city in the Rubbar Kali or something. And they had like a mummy, like alien-like mummies, like in the area, like long dead aliens, long dead monsters. And then there was Call of Cthulhu Part 1, where they're just like, they find like a native tribe. Where they were like worshipping Cthulhu. Ah, here we go. This runs alright. Oh, that's So, let me guess, he's a war veteran. What the? Hey Cthulhu monster. That's pretty mindfucky. Oh no. Oh no, the frames are absolute trash. Oh wait. No, oh. Alright, we're gonna have to turn them down a little bit. Video. Let's put foliage down. Maybe effects.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
38 pistol round. That was that letter. Folding camera. Monolith National Park.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Hey, bro.
Now get out.
Jesus.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
I mean, the graphics don't look
Much
too
obliged,
amazing.
Mr.
Like,
Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour.
well, at least
Though
we're not
it
in
is
Innsmouth.
its most important.
About my
You
problem.
said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already
Where have I
at the
heard that?
port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Was he one of the characters in the books? Oh, nice suit.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for
Oh,
it.
no.
Call it a personal quirk.
The Yellow. Who was it? The Yellow King. Alright, I'm back. It was Hastur that I was thinking of. The King in Yellow.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
I feel like he knows more than...
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months
Yeah.
ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
where is Robert Throgmorton?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
What's he look like?
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I need to stay somewhere.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest
Jeez,
for
he's
you.
scarred up.
There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do I get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This
That
city
makes sense.
is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
What do you do here?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my
So much
bearings.
load.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man
Yeah.
who finds you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, bro. Bruh. Oh, frames. What in the goddamn is that? Wait. Is that no, that's not an armadillo. That has 6 legs on. No, it has 8. What are you? I got shot. What is that? Die, creature! Why do I have a feeling that I needed that bullet?
Can't catch
Hello.
a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
Oh, there's my gun.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throckmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We should have never done that. We've gone too deep. We've gone too deep! Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor Unreadable. I fear that will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. Unreadable. He's here. So I'm guessing that is either the son or the brother of the guy we have to meet. Oh, the frames are still spicy. I don't get it. It said like I should be able to run this.
I don't care about your petty excuses.
What in the
No one
goddamn
leaves the
are you?
port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Your features are unusual.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Is it hard to get someone to fuck you?
Newcomer with another problem.
Well, obviously
Yes,
not. You
I
had
know
a son.
what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My
What?
son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned.
I found his will.
This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
Who are the Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground.
Oh, wow.
Now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us.
I mean, they're fish
the
people.
Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I mean, they stink naturally. They're fish people.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider.
Dialect.
That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. These
Right.
fishermen supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the fisherman's house?
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye.
Come on,
You're
man.
standing right in front of it.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
God, everyone's just a douchebag.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I've said everything I know.
You live here?
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
How does a human live in this filth? Can I open it? Oh, it's a watch. I'm guessing that this is his son's because this is quite fancy. And this is a weird
Never
knife.
seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
It's got fish scales on the handle and eyes on the blade.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Yeah, Prohibition's for a bunch of bitches. Oh, fish people.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Yep.
5 cards short of a full house.
Okay, they were playing poker. Hello? Oh. Hello?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
Why is there
That's
a dead
okay.
body?
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here.
You don't look like
This
an
is our
Innsmouther.
house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Hold on. Alright, we're back.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking
So one
anymore,
of them
so
is only one of them is a
I started fishing.
Innsmouther.
It was at or starve.
Who is Kay?
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry.
Your god.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K had
So
mercy
he was
on
the
his soul.
Innsmouther?
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Also recommend you try and remember.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
But what with? What the fuck was that?
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Some people pamper their dogs. What, there's nothing there? There's whiskey.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
What, in comparison to everything else? So, this is what like H.P. Lovecraft is. It's investigation and
It would
horror.
take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I still have some room. Well, a room.
Choo choo. Ahem.
Okay then.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Okay, so we were here.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Is there nothing else I could look at?
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
They fleed. What in the goddamn is that? It's like a rat, but insectoid. What do you got over here? You can tell I'm drunk. There is... No, you're not a child.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Praise the sea! Oh wait, I can swim. Oh shit. No! 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 No, 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 no. Please no. Avoid the water.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
The natto has been sowed. Oh, I have to hold it.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
I guess they were being literal when they said it wasn't gonna hold my hand. Hold on, natto. Are you fucking with me? It's called the Charon. As in, like, the Greek. He wasn't a deity. He was like a... He was the ferryman. Hey, what do you got there, bud? Oh, you got a lever action. I'll take that. I'd love to. That'd be, nice, very nice. Shell casings and gunpowder. I don't know what else they want me to do, like... Something heavy came through.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Wait, but those are shoe prints. Oh, hey, look. Maybe, I don't know. Let's look around, we might get lucky. Alright, I have skills. It's really not holding my hand here, is it? Oh shit. Dead end! Titanic.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
What in the fuck is that?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Well, it's got some glowy shit on it. No, 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 no. This is gonna make me have like intense hydrophobia, isn't it? No, let me out! Oh my god. This is a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Completely shit myself. I'm not big-brained enough, okay?
Now get out!
What else is here then?
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Shamanamana! What is this? That was bleak. Oh. All evidence correct. Okay, so no evidence has been collected from the crimes. Okay, now what do you got for me? There is Rusty Anchor. Well, the entry point wasn't there. Beans! What's up? Boing, burrito. Yuck. Oh no, no mira. Brains got smooshed. What did he get? Okay, so smack hits barrel. Maybe gets knocked out. But then why is that flesh there? Gets bashed to shit. Oh, what is going on with my vision?
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Whoa! What do I got here? Alcohol, metal scrap, choo-choo. Oh, it's just the light reflection. What the fuck? What's wrong with me?
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
My head! I still hear those voices.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Give me a minute, I'm gonna have to look this up. Alrighty. So, I think it says something about watch. What the fuck?
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina,
The fuck?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
Pistol. He came at him with his fists. Smack. What the fuck? Egg face.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer.
I've said everything I know.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
How do I mark it? God, They really do not help you, do they?
What's happening?
Levitating.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Smack.
Take this, ape face.
What's happening?
He was trying
Take
to
this,
escape.
ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Mind Palace. Found your son's will.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
You sent him.
Bye.
So, he escaped though. But the question is where?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
My head. I still hear those voices.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Guessing ape face. He was the fish face. What the fuck is a mind palace? Or it could be a Throgmorton Innsmouth feud, but that could be sudden. No. Flush without warning one. Albert returned unstable. A sudden psychotic outburst. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Did I get it? Oh, hold on. No, I don't think he was dangerous. Not him, but... was shot without warning. These people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. There could be reason to hate them, which is why he's called him an ape face. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight. In the house, I can track them using my supernatural sense. I have supernatural sense. Went down here. Went this way, huh? Where were you going? sense.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
But how? He was bludgeoned. Went this way.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
In here, right? What is this?
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly, with the fuzz snooping around about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest.
The
What's
blood
that
is
got to do?
fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have gotten far.
Alcohol. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, you know, we're working it out bit by bit. Alright, well I don't like this area, so... Since the blood is fresh... What? Why are there stairs here?
The door won't budge.
Shit. Fuck. No, 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 no. Smack it with a shovel. What is it? I only have one bullet left, which is for me.
One fatal round through the forehead.
Yeah.
That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Albert was murdered. Lewis pursued. No. Hmm. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Lewis the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. I think I'm going insane, partially. Then it turns out, no sir, you were very insane, at least this time. I don't know, I guess I'll go back to the father. Oh look, there's a flashlight. There's no sprint though. Oh no, there we go. God, wouldn't it be great if I could be taught some of the controls at least? Your son was... Oh wait, I've seen some strange creatures around.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Well, you can add shovels to that.
Firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Give me a moment. Alright, we're back.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I'm sorry for your loss, mate.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back.
Don't get
so
bitter.
much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm
Calm
through
down.
with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Well, I don't know where the fuck he is. He was at a pub, right? Kind of liking the feel to this. Like, I saw the reviews and people were like, "Oh, this is gonna be shit." Hello.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella?
Bullet.
I ain't eaten in days.
I mean,
Hey, when I asked for a bullet, I didn't mean getting shot.
well, I didn't know that. This place is weird.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy.
That's
and if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You want him gone, I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Can't promise that I won't shoot him in the head if he tries something.
What the? Get the... Oh.
What?
No, please, no.
Don't shoot me. What are you trying to do, huh?
And now I've just captured how much of a pussy you are. Oh! Get fucked!
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
There's those handsome
Mr. Throgmorton
Innsmouths.
hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Drach. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy
Aren't you a
ape's fault.
handsy boy?
You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Killed Albert, why?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
You realize that we're all apes, right?
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No,
You
I'm
want to
sorry.
play the race card?
I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder. Always conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
What's a grand family?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay.
Gun with one bullet.
People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes.
Oh!
Most of the Blackwoods are gone. There's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I've heard enough.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I'll think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Fine.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
Lewis was mentally... So, there's two choices, I'm guessing. Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throgmorton. Well, Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. I feel like that's probably more the case. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. I feel like he was probably influenced, knowing H.P. Lovecraft's
Stay alert.
stories.
Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere!
Ugh, I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Anyway, I think we've gone on long enough for this part, so I really do hope you enjoyed, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.